Howdy folks, Rage Christ here, about to play some more Silksong. Last time we played, we cleared out the Memoriam, which was kind of cool. And now we're going to go into this little bit here and explore what I think might be some sort of a... Is it a shrine? Is that what they're called? I can't remember. But anyway, that's the plan. Where am I now? Ah, right, I'm kind of off map, but that's fine. Let's travel to first shrine. That's where we're going. We're going to a shrine. I think that's the plan anyway. Let's go. Run along in my... in my message tube. What is it? A pneumatic tube? Is that what they're called? I think that's what they're called. Anyway, where are we going? We're going straight down and right. Let's go. Well, that didn't take long. Is there anything else while we're here? Doesn't seem like it. Alright, let's head on in. Hello? This looks like a bell that's been all tied up with thread. Okay. Okay. And that's going to do a big bomb. And usually that just creates a bench, right? But surely we didn't do all that just for a bench. And usually when I do that, no way was this just a bench. Like, there's a bench not even far from here. Really? Why do I feel like I'm missing something? This doesn't feel right. That...
Not a miss.
Boy, you there. It was you, wasn't it? Ringing that great clanging bell just now. Right when I'm trying to get some sleep.
Oh. No,
hello, caretaker. Admit it, you done it. You shifty little bell runger.
Yanara.
You've chosen a curious place to rest, sir. Do you perhaps know something of this shrine and its companions in the lands below?
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, so you ask funny questions as well as cutting bells free, eh? You certainly ain't a pilgrim, but you're clearly not of the choir either. No, I know exactly what you are. A bell-ringing lout! A weirdo! Don't you realise what you've done, waking that shrine back up? That bell has rung out far and wide. The wretched and the lost will have heard its call. They'll be making their way here now. Well, what's done is done and what's rung is rung. Just make sure you come back here soon, you lout. You can help me deal with all the dirty little pilgrims and desperate scavengers who turn up. Eh? This shrine awakened. It calls out to him, you see. It's safe here, come on over. Ringing in the ears of every lost pilgrim and grubby so-and-so unlucky enough to have made it to this blasted citadel with their wits intact. Well, what's done is done and what's rung is rung. Just make sure you come back here soon, you lout. I ain't dealing with all that fresh intake myself. If time permits, Sir Bug, I shall visit again. Okie doke. Well... this is not what I expected. At all. Huh. Huh. Well. Now what am I doing? That was far quicker. I was expecting it to be something where I'd go in there and I'd have to do lots of things, and that just didn't happen. So what's left? I haven't really explored much of there yet. and I don't know if I can. I seem to remember it just being off map. I can't remember what that is, but I suspect it's something that I don't have yet. I remember I need a double jump for Coral Tower, and that is tempting. I think I need a double jump for Coral Tower. I still haven't found what I'm supposed to do with the Bell Hermit. And then apart from that, you know what? I'm just going to go down here. I'm right here anyway. Stuff it. Let's go. I haven't actually explored down here yet. I kind of found... What? How have I not found this yet? Whispering Vault's map. Awesome. Okay, well, as you can see, I've kind of been here, and also I still don't know how to get to there. So, how am I meant to get to there then? Because there's a thing there, and I don't know how to open it. Unless... Oh, I have a thought. What if... Okay, I have a thought. Maybe to get the thing in there, I need it to not be uppy-downy. I just needed to rotate that once. Wonder if that could be it. I'm actually tempted to... Yeah, I'm actually half tempted to sort of go back up and around and check out if that's the answer. I might quickly do that. Because I really want that item. So let's try. Is this the way? This is the way. I can't remember how easy or hard this is, but... That's not a good start. Okay, it's a little bit precarious, but it's fine. I'm here already, actually. Actually, that was pretty quick. That was a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be. Alright, then we drop down here. And then... let's close that. Did I just see silk? I did. Nice. Okay, now let's check this room over here again. So, how does one open this thing? Okay, let's have a look at this room. It seems to be self-contained, but there has to be a way in from left or up. Now I thought that possibly... And it looks like, if anything, it's... well... Unless it's from the left somehow. It's possible, I guess. Let's have a look. Got him. Just checking that I can't just go this way. Doesn't look like it. Alright, so let's try... Actually, I probably should have left that. Okay, so if I go now, will it be any different? Probably not. No. Okay, so that's not the key. don't know what the key is then. How do I get in there? Alright, let's run across here without getting hit. Okay, that actually wasn't too bad. Ooh, I got enough of those. Like fabric somehow sprung to life, its pelt is perfectly matched to the rags it infests. Okay, and being down there didn't really get me anywhere either. So I've been there. I mean, I could have a quick look, but that didn't seem to be it. Anything new?
No, Zobo.
Nope.
Nesvir?
Alright, so down we go, and then let's... How did we get here before? Down a little bit. Down a smidge. And then just all the way left and see if there's a way from there. You know what? It's going to be from there. You can even see... Yeah, it'll be something to do with this. Never mind. You know what? Let's just go. How did I get here? There we go. He's down. Oh, I don't get an entry for him. Oh, that's right. It was up here. That's right. And then I made my way up there. So, where are we going then? Down? Must be down. Uh-oh. Lamp Bearer, disciple of the Whispering Vaults, tasked to navigate its dim recesses to retrieve old scrolls. Okay. Also, what have I got equipped? I do have magnetite. Okay, it just didn't feel like I did. Okay, so that's something I'm gonna be able to hit up later. I'm hitting everything. Everything looks suspiciously hittable. Well, that's definitely something that's openable. Permanently or temporarily? Looks permanent. Why is that even a thing? What's that symbol mean? Let's find out. Speaker? Vaultkeeper Cardinius. She carries a precious cylinder. She must give it, share it, claw to claw. Pass it, and this Vaultkeeper shall grant their wisdom. Just a small taste, a trickle, a glimmer of our citadel's sacred understandings. Sure, I've got two of them. Why not? Oh, jeez, you're snatchy. Yes, yes, she gives. It is ours.
Benny Frank.
I have passed the relic, Vaultkeeper. Now uphold your promise and aid me with your insight. Full demanding of a Vaultkeeper. Hers is impudence enough to bring death, if she did not carry the scent of weaver spawn.
Cadestre.
So you know something of my ancestry, learned bug. If it gains me favour here, then I'll expect your service in full. Blag, dead. Dead your vicious kind are meant to be. Better, methinks, to stay as such. But this one was taught. It shall fold its claws. It shall pass its knowledge, as much as is gleaned. Only to a first child must a Vaultkeeper defer. Guide track for the choir with a theme of ascendance. Well, that's nice and all, but what is the point of this? I don't understand. It reminds me a little bit. I remember there was a music place in Final Fantasy X where you could find things and play music. Is it like that? Guide track for the choir with a theme of salvation.
Buenera.
Keep safe, Vaultkeeper. I may expect your service in future, but I'd not have you pass before that task is complete. Yak, no fool this keeper. It has lived long, watched its fellows wither, but it shall not die, not yet. Not while knowledge needs to be sought. This pact is made, Weaver Spawn, insight for us, both she and it. This holy citadel, in glory and fall, there are holes in its history, even to a keeper's knowledge, even to the vaults. Seek the cylinders, she must, those objects of intricate insight. Bring more for this keeper, and only this keeper, for in this citadel none are left possessed of such sound, sharp mind as it. Hey gaming, how's it going? Almost sounds like the choral chambers. Well, exactly, it does. And this also sounds like something. So does that mean if I go back there, things will be different? Like, this one's about salvation. I don't know. I'm not quite getting it. And I didn't realize that it's just going to keep playing after you've turned it on. So that's a sign. I will head back in a moment. I might actually switch it back to the other one. Ooh, bench. I need to just stop just jumping on benches willy-nilly. So you never know when they're going to screw you over. What just happened? You can turn it off. Well, that's it. You can turn it off. But I think it's just for the rosaries and lore. Perhaps. Where? It feels like there's something to this. Like, why is that there? That's an interesting little room. Huh? Are you the same one? Weaver thing. Does she hope to spy upon our treasured records? Within our vast store, always more there is to know. The old methods of prayer to this land, to its rulers, and to the strength at its heart. What? He's very weird. What?
Finestra.
Vaultkeeper, I am seeking a melody held by your vaults, part of a set to open a path above. Tell me what you know of it. The Weaver thing would claim our sacred melody? How grim the age we survive to see. Vile sacrilege for it to pass to an outsider. Only our pontiff lived long and low within our vault. They held the melody jealously, covetously. A learning for the highest Vaultkeeper and them alone. A truth they were told to have found, there in the dark, something within the melody, or the words, something to set them silent.
That's fine.
I'm not afraid of what I'll hear, Vaultkeeper. If your pontiff and their melody wait below, I shall find them both. Is there anything to be gained by leaving the music on, I wonder? I mean, is it going to make the enemies do something different, or is it going to change anything that matters at all? Yeah, there's a thought. Why don't I do this? What's it gonna do? Through understanding, power, transcend this mind so limited. Escape this shell constricting. Through understanding, power, Farloom, reveal your secrets. Through knowledge, release. Transcend this mind so limited. Okay. Escape this shell constricting. Interesting. It's not... I can hear it in all sorts of places. It's pretty weird. Hello. Again. One must not wander idle between these sacred shelves. This is a holy place. Reverence. It is demanded. If the fool she wishes to view this keeper's collection, head to the listening room below. Psalm cylinder. Oh, I just found another one. I mean... Hang on, is that... Yeah, so now I've got a third one that I can play. That's weird. I feel like he's going to get cross if I break things. Also, that looks very much like a... Oh, I was going to say, that looks like a breakable wall, but... Nope. Alright, well let's play this one, and then... We'll see what happens. Hello. Ugh, what has she brought it? More treasures waiting on a keeper's insight, yes? The sacred cylinders of our holy citadel. Pass them, give them now, she must. But how did you miss this one? It was right there, dude. Yes, a fair gift, Weaver Spawn. This Vaultkeeper shall glean what knowledge a great mind can. Voices of the choir raised in sacred song. I mean, it's different. Show me your collection, Vaultkeeper. She's a bother, nuisance. Bring more gifts. The collection still has gaps. Sure. Well, you're a weirdo. Is there anything else to do in this particular room? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So, it affects things in here. Like, you can hear it here, but nowhere else. But why? It has to mean something, surely. Okay. I was quiet for a second there, because... Shit. Now I've got to go back down again. Because... It just occurred to me that I can move some of these things, and maybe I should. What's that noise? I can hear a voice. Oh, is that something that's there anyway? Yeah, it is. Never mind. Don't need to do anything with that one. Nothing else on tracks here. Oh, there's this one. So this one can be pushed this way. There's this thing that's... Okay, well that wasn't so bad. Once you realise that they can't jump too high, that's not so bad. Okay. So there's a path there. Alright, and now that is open now. Okay. Now what? So there's a left and a right. Let's go left because we really want to try and get in there. There's also a path beneath to come back up. Alright. What are you? No! Oh, that was close. That was a little bit close. That was risky. Real risky. No, that's not what I want. Ooh. That hurt. Did that just do 2 bars of damage or 1? I'm not sure. Anyway, now I've got to go all the way back and get it. Damn. Alright, let me do a quick death ad. Death ad. Alright. Yes! Indeed I did. I still feel like I'm missing something in here. Maybe not. I don't know. Alright, where are we going? We're going down. Down and left. Hang on. Yeah, down and left. Let's go. Let's try not to get hit along the way. Alright. Ooh! That was rather aggressive. Okay, that went much better. Alright, I just needed to be a little bit more cautious. So it looks like there's something that can be pushed around the background here. Quite a distance. And it's going to land there. Ooh, and that'll let me get it over there. Gotcha. Okay. I understand the assignment. And this seems to be the thing. Now I have to hit it again from below. And like that. And like that. Hey, Flea! Awooo! Okay, that makes sense. Gotcha. Awooo! Yeah. They're so cute. Although they're still not as cute as the grubs from Hollow Knight. In my honest opinion. Oof, okay. Well, we've still got... Are we done here? Possibly. Yeah, actually, we look rather done here. Or not. Or not. Okay. Well, this is creepy. Is that going to reveal him? No. It sounds like Grindel. I wish I was, Oh no, I thought a tool might do it there, but maybe not. Okay, we've got light. Light is good. Oh, this looks like we're really upsetting things. Well, whatever was in here didn't like what we just did. And it looked like it moved upwards. But upwards to where? The room above. Because there's nothing else in there, is there? Yeah, literally, apart from that lever, there is nothing here. So that needs to have done something. Upstairs. Holy words for us to speak. That's rude. Vaultborn, young acolyte raised in the darkest vaults, destined to ascend to the rank of scroll reader. Which was one of those. Okay, so it's a baby one of those. Okay. Huh. Well, I don't know if it was such a great idea what I did. Secret songs for us to keep. Holy words for us to speak. Nah, it looks like I just made life harder than it needed to be. Great. I mean, maybe if I murder them all, which sounds horrible, but, I mean, that's why we're here, right? Okay, that's another one down. I get the feeling that if I do beat them all, I'll probably get something for it. Will it be a good thing? I don't know. I don't think I need to worry about that one. So is that all of them? Seems to be. I don't see any others in here now. Yep, that seems to be the lot. Okay, well, let's head back in. Secret songs for us to keep. Was as spoken. I mean, I feel terrible doing this because they're basically helpless. But at the same time... I think that's all of them. Yeah, I think we're done. What about in here? I should rest. Okay. Hello? Okay, so there's other movable things in here. That might have been a bad idea. I think that was a bad idea. Come to think of it. That was definitely not my best idea. Because now I can't get over here. Ugh. So we can hit that one down. I mean, that can go across or the other way. It doesn't really matter. How am I going to move that one? I've really buggered up there, haven't I? Maybe I can go in through the top. Okay, so this one it looks like I can get from underneath. Hang on. So the idea of this one is this, and then this, and then that. This one on rails as well? No. Don't know if that's wise. No, I don't think it is actually. Oh, now I'm stuck. Well, that was smart, wasn't it? Now I'm trapped. Just gonna move that one again. So I didn't need to hit it down. It was perfectly fine where it was. Something's going on. Something is going on here. Oh, that might have been unwise as well. Maybe. Oh no. This seems right. Okay, so now we've got a passage. Ah, this is the thing I've been trying to get to. Pale oil, nice. I thought it looked like one of those. Excellent. Yeah, that's a big win. That is excellent. I still don't know that thing that I just moved down here that I probably shouldn't have. Like, I hid it over here, and I'm having massive regrets about that, because... How do I get to the other side? What was on the other side? What have I done? Have I made a huge mistake? Possibly not. Maybe it was necessary. Although, I don't think it was. Nothing? Good. Thank you. That's really good to know. Alright. Well, I think we're done here. We look done here. Yeah, I think we're done. This feels done. And I'm looking around for other ones that can move, that I haven't already moved, but I think we are good. Alright. Well, what we should do is go and trade that in. As well as sit on a bench. I still haven't done down there yet either. Before everything comes back to quite literally haunt me. Oh, now I've got sound again. Hang on. Has that just moved? No, it hasn't. Before everything comes back, I should finish exploring. Oh my god, everything's back. Was that thing there before? Are they all back? I mean, I haven't rested. Or was it just that one? Maybe it's just that one for some reason. Yeah, none of the others... Oh no, this one's back too. They're all in different spots. I hear more. I definitely hear more. Somewhere. Okay. So where... That's alright, I'll go the long way. There's definitely more here somewhere. I just don't know where. What if I go back into that room? Not this room. The one downstairs. Oh god! Where do you guys come from? Like, it's weird how there's not many. They just... A few of them just respawn every now and then. What a weird room. Like, what is the point of this? That also looks breakable. Whenever you leave the room, they respawn. Yeah, kind of like little bugs. But it's just odd. It's odd that this is a thing. Okay, well... Alright, and then from here we sort of go right and then down and then left. And then left a bit more. Do we want to do that now? What time is it? Oh yeah, got a little bit of time. Let's go. Okay, so this is one that I can push up later from beneath. Good. These are very interesting levels. Actually, you know what? I think that I should explore this next time. So for now, what I'm going to do is I am quickly going to head back to Belhart, or whatever it's called. And... oh dear. Well, this place is becoming more and more dangerous. So that's the plan. I'm going to head back to Belhart and level up my needle. And then next time we're going to finish exploring this place. What is the way back? I think it's right, actually. It's this way. There we go. That's the way. Then from there we go up. And...
Oi.
ooh! Songclave! Oh god,
Oi.
it's another home base!
Oi.
I see.
No, Zobo.
Well, well. See here what your brash behaviour has wrought, Bellringer? Just as I predicted, this once peaceful sanctuary is now crawling with all sorts. We've the beginnings of a shabby little settlement, all huddled around this old shrine. These poor bugs are all victims of the Citadel and its insidious attraction. This place draws them up into its maw, only to consume them utterly.
Get off.
Aye, inside and out, it's nothing but a grand gilded lie. Well, at least these few stragglers can enjoy a moment's safety, poor fools.
Gaffer
Humph, Bellringer, you might think me a dullard, but I understand this place and have well good senses. Brought here, weren't you, from beyond the border of our lands? You're correct. The one who waits atop this citadel. Through their hospitality, I arrived in this kingdom. I seek now to return that welcome in kind.
Not a miss.
Humph, beastly words, them. Finely spoken, but beastly all the same. I just pray you don't bring any more unneeded pain down on the heads of those gormless little pilgrims.
Oh, Gacho.
Have you done it yet, Bellringer? Wriggled deep? Discovered the depths of obsession that brought this place so low? If you speak of this citadel and its silk caretaker, then yes, I now know the start of it. In the ward down below, I saw it clear. The hollowed husks and the many torturous implements, machines to instill a bug with thread that would see their life extended.
Sagrador.
Aye, that's it in part. But there's more scale to it than all that. Just think of them greedily shoving the silk into their shells, the madness that overcame them, eternal life for mortal bugs. Then think on how long it's all gone on. The children born of them, and all the pilgrims after. The silk has seeded deep into this kingdom's shells, generations deep. No wonder Farloom's bugs proved such easy prey for that haunted thread. It had only to seek for itself to reach them. Oh, now you're seeing it, Bellringer. These poor pilgrims, all born bound to the cruel system of our world, now stricken in its new cursed web. You at least are free from it, and free to shake it all up, if and that's your choosing.
Brondaga.
Don't think I ain't saying it, Bellringer. A whole lot of helping you've been up to, both here and down below. It's a strange mantle you're taking for yourself, seeing all them bugs saved and wishes promised. You find it strange, sir? I've found some solace in the service, and the rewards received have proved a boon on my journey.
Elos.
Aye, but it ain't your place now, is it? I see well what you are, weaver and more. It's below your station. You ain't no common sort meant for caring on us low folk. I could say the same for you, who still chooses to remain cowled. You continue to pose as only a simple pilgrim. Don't you think it's past time you ceased the performance?
No, Zobo.
Leave off, old one. Permit a bug their small disguise. It's been a pleasant thing to play simple, and I weren't calling for change, even if you seem insistent on bringing it. Change was unavoidable, sir, whether I arrived or not. The monarch stirs, its threads stretch far. My presence only accelerates the inevitable.
Gevig Gero.
So what are you hoping for, eh? Planning to usurp, to perch above us all as queen? Build up our hopes only to string us all in your own beastly web? Such is the way of weavers and gods both. Oh, the voice is killing me.
Gafama.
Here they limply lay, the castaways and the disillusioned and the used up. It's a sorry settlement you've summoned, Miss Bellringer, and a blasted bother for me. Not sure we have anything to offer 'em, not even hope.
Gafama.
Okay, I need a drink after all that. Well, one thing I want to do, in addition to leveling up my needle, is I want to go visit the flea people as well, because after finding that huge flea, I feel like I should get some sort of a reward from them. What is this? If this place must provide shelter for every ragged bug who wanders in, we'll need supplies and currency, so if you're reading this, empty your pockets. Meh, I've got it, why not? Sure. I've got plenty. Residents of Songclave, our settlement sits defenceless, no more. When the worst comes, we must stand ready. Bring us pins of the choir bugs, those blades still sharp and strong. Sure. I could have been doing that all this time. The wandering merchant. The old merchant pilgrim, Jubilana, was seen wandering down in the choral chambers, but she never made it up here. Has some foul fortune befallen her? Is that the one that was singing down there before? I'm not sure. Alright, well I've taken on everything. Anyone in here? Not currently. Okay, so we got some people. So you found this place too, sister? This citadel's grand promise has been strangled away by cursed thread, but at least the great bell here grants us some sanctuary. We're amongst the blessed few, granted just a little more living. So many souls, our pilgrimage, our power. Are we the last? Our pilgrimage. Are we the chosen? Glimmering trails. Was it our sin? Dear Farland, all haunted, even here. Hide and watch. Where is your glory? Where is your light? The kingdom lost? Are we the chosen? Spiraling outward. Strength in despair. Only a simple bug. Where is your light? Hide and wait? Okay, well, I don't know what to think about that. Bit weird. These ones don't do it. Oh no, they do. All haunted, even here. Alright. Well, what I need is a bellway. So we're going to head up here and use the bellway if I can find it, which I think is up here. Hang on, let's just take this one out first. Oh, not you. Oh, I hate them so much. I really, really dislike those things. Like, they're the enemy I hate the most in this entire game. This bug bears a spool of silk, which they flail to attack. Though somewhat crude, theirs is a technique much reminiscent of weavers. I wonder who taught them such a use. Why am I here? I've forgotten. Pale oil, yes, but what I'm looking for is the ventrica. That's what I want. Yeah, exactly, right. Right is what I want. Right and up. There we go. That's what I'm after. And then from there, Grand Bellway. And then from there, two things I want to do. Number one, go to... how do I get down to this town? Hi, Covert. How's it going? Oh, dear. Hello. How are you? It's rather late on a Tuesday night. Games is good. Games is very good. I need to go down to Flea Town, and I need to remember how to get there. I really do need to remember how to get there in a way that's not going to take forever. I think Blasted Steps is probably the way to go. Yes, kiddos took forever to sleeps. Well, forever-ish. Yeah. Yeah, kids will do that. Lucky for me, I don't have any. Where are we going? Blasted Steps. Blasted Steps, and then visiting the Fleas. Then from there, leveling up the needle. And then from there, it'll probably be time to call it night. So let's rest. Was there anything I needed to do here? I don't think there is. Although, seeing as I've got so much stuff, I could just go and buy a whole lot of things from Grindel. That's tempting. I might actually pop back here on the way after I level up the needle, because that's bound to cost me rosaries. Well, that was a bit rude. Why is there red stuff just there? It feels like I should be able to do something with that. Oh, goodness. I nearly fell into that. There's something here. It kind of feels like there is something here. But maybe not. No, we don't want to go up there. We want to go right. There we go. Okay, back to the Fleas. Hello, Fleas. Hello, creepy flea. Shall I rest? Yeah, why not? Okay. Caravan leader. Flea Master Mushka. Oh, Miss Hornet. Wonder how large our caravan has grown. So bold and boisterous. This gilded chamber can barely contain us all. The many fleas are itching to journey once more to find a space to stretch their wings, but from here as their leader I'm hesitant to order us so swiftly away. These heights hold too much danger to set forth without a safe goal held clear in mind. What of you, Miss Hornet? Your tasks carry you throughout this kingdom. Have you ever encountered a place appropriate? Itching to journey. I might send them. Unfortunately not, Flea Master. I visited many of this kingdom's caves, and none would offer the safety and space you require. I could have sent them to, the Citadel. If ever I come upon such a space, I'll let you know. Well, can't I just send them to the Citadel? I mean, there's quite a village happening there. Dear friend of Fleas, please, if ever you come upon a cave, both wide and free, return with haste and tell us. The Fleas are oh so eager to journey. I'm eager to see them to a destination safe. Well, fair enough. I should top this up as well. Okay. What about you? You have luck, Miss Hornet, to lack the fur of we fleas. All the blowy sand of that place is getting very stuck inside. Alright, what if I play my song? Join our company, moving free. Hear our voices, hear our plea. All fleas must find us. All fleas must come. Join our company, moving free. All fleas must find us. The ritual beckons, the road is long. We live and die on Rome as one. Join our company, moving free. Awooo! It is adorable. Very cute. Does this one sing as well? The fleas guiding light. Sweet brave Crat. What waits at journey's end? Sweet brave Crat. Well, you are a creep. Welcome back, my fierce one, to Deshna. I'm sure your travels have wearied you. I wouldn't dare take rosaries from such treasured guests. Please use my spa carriage free of charge. Dear Crat is only too happy to provide. Oh, awesome. Okay, I get a free silk refill. Actually, that is pretty cool. And he's not even perving on me this time. Fantastic. Okay, well that was nice. Good on you, mate. Welcome back. Okay, well, that was nice of him. Okay, so I didn't get anything for the big flea, even though I thought I might. That's fine. Okay, let's head downstairs. Where are we going? Bellhouse. Bellhouse? Belhart. Belhart is where we're going. So, let's head our way back to Blasted Steps. Heading back, heading back, heading back. They remorselessly eliminate any pilgrim or passerby deemed impure to their sight. The countless husks strewn on paths beside them tell of their conclusive decisions. Well, that's a bit rough. I feel sorry for all the pilgrims that have made it all that way and then just get smashed. It's very mean. Alright, let's head back to Belhart. Level up my needle. Belhart. And another thing I'm going to do next time is try and find that Bell Hermit and see if he's going to talk to me now. You got anything new to say?
Buenera.
I've seen the changes myself, pleading to hear my contributions have been in vain. But in one thing now sorely missing, bugs. What is a town without its residents? Age, scarcity, deadly threat, Belhart is beset by endless ills. Now it's just us remaining few as you've met. In recognition of your noble efforts, and as one small step to solving the problem, I've decreed a grand gift should be given. A bell home of your very own. A place to reflect. A bed to lay in. It's hanging up there at the top beside our good pinmaster.
Padestre.
I've no plans to settle Parvo, but for now my task in filing remains, and while it does, a residence may prove useful. Of course, your fortitude inspires us all, and if trouble ever descends anew, it surely won't hurt to have a resident warrior close at claw. I have a house! Oh, that's awesome. I like that. Also, apparently I've unlocked something here, although I can't see anything. Well, thank you, you little weirdo. Okay. Well, that's a good thing. You got anything new? No. There's something new here, though. Savage Beastfly. O Beastfly, raging through the scorching wildlands below. May you hinder good pilgrims no longer. May you be struck down by a holy fury. Alright. Ooh, and I get a mask shard for that. Okay. Well, we'll add that to the list of things to do next time. Not a problem. How you boys going? Many deliverings still need making. Well, I've done both of these before. Nah, I think I'm good. I don't see the need to do the same delivery over and over
Yanara.
again. I gather there's no point in doing more deliveries because I've done both of those before. Also, this is the relic fellow, isn't it? It is. Well, I'll give you a relic. I've got one. Relic Seeker Scrounge. I smell something on you, heavy with the past. Sure. Yes, this fits my collection well. Look then, look what I have. Words of a weaver from the nest beneath Bone Bottom. Hide her deep, the despised child. Oh, our shame shown in shell of iron. She is a wish cast vain, divinity mimicked in form too frail. That would be, Eva. Oh, that's sad. Okay. More then. Bring me more relics. Records, seals, idols. Let's gather up the history of the world and hoard it all here, nice and safe. Stained by history. Keep them safe. You're the same breed as that other thing. I've just realized this. Okay. Alright, let's level up the needle. Hello!
That's fine.
I have more oil, Pin Master. Its acquisition was no small task, but if it aids my blade, those challenges will be well rewarded. Even more oil? What preposterous luck! That unseen gift in quantity unheard, discovered by a single bug? Would you pass the oil, traveller, and perhaps a few rosaries for the ongoing effort? Allow this Pin Master to again work wonder upon your blade. Absolutely. My pleasure. This cutscene's actually kind of cool. Hola. Flicks off a little speck of dust. Needle sharpened. Welly done. What miracle to work again upon steel so fine. Few pins left in Farloom could attain such a sheen. You must tell me, traveller, wherever did you come upon so splendid a weapon?
Tamilian.
The blade was a gift given by a noble tribe of my homeland. They forged the strongest steel, though it was rarely seen beyond their hive. Their hive? Would that be the Mantis Lords, or would that be the bees? That tribe has now long passed, and with them the secrets to their craft. Now long past? What? Ah, if they are gone, it's a rarer piece than would be guessed. But what grand luck for this humble Pin Master to have worked with such a weapon. If ever upon your long road more oil is acquired, seek my service with haste. Who knows what form we could find deeper within your blade's sharpened steel. Okay, well that's kind of cool. I thought that might be it as far as leveling up, but... May Farloom's pins gleam bright for all, will work and serve until we fall. May Farloom's pins gleam bright for all, sharper, can't you see? All blades honed perfect as can be. Gleam bright for all, will work and serve until we fall. Okay, I think he's repeating. Alright, that's fine. Okay, well that's that one. And now this looks like this is going to be our house. A locked bell home. Sure, let's check it out. We have our home. Assemble Materium. What? Huh? I don't get it. What is this? Silk. Fine thread spun from the soul of its creator, highly coveted for its remarkable strength and mystical properties, used to heal wounds, extend life, and weave powerful runes. Shell shards. Rosaries. Shell rosaries. Pearl rosaries, yep. mossberry stew, pilgrim shawl, yep. Flintstone, flint gem. Craft metal. I'd like some more of that. I need some. Spine core. Yep. Crown fragment, yes. Okay, silver bell. Pale oil, plasmium. Rag pelts, yep. Pull apart, yep, got that. Roach guts, courier's swag. Queen's egg. With time and care, it could be raised to breed more silk eaters. Well, we're doing that. Courier's rasher, vintage nectar, pickled muck maggot, and crust nut. But, so what? It's just a record of all the materials I've found so far. And I have my own little bed. Or sofa. Oh, so cute. She's actually napping. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, that's cute. Reminds me of Bretta from Hollow Knight. I'm half surprised that Flea isn't trying to spy on her. Suppose he's not here. Well, that is adorable. I mean, it doesn't look like there's any practical use to this, but it's cute. I like it. Okay, well, I think that's it for me this week. Not this week, tonight, I should say. So next time, what is the plan? Next time, we shall... What was highlighted then? Oh, the needle. Hive steel needle. So it is the bees. Long sewing tool, uniquely balanced for combat. The highly refined blade reveals its hive steel banding. So the bees made it. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright. I didn't know that. And then we've got some things to do. But more to the point, where are we going to go? We'll find the Bell Hermit down here somewhere. What else are we going to do? We're going to go and buy some stuff from Grindel. I'm half tempted to go check out Coral Tower again, but I also... Yeah, that might be a plan. This, I don't remember what that is at all. I'm not sure what's up there. Can't remember. And then, aside from that, we're just going to continue exploring down there. What else do I need to do? And I need to go back and check on the polyp lady and the mossberry lady too. Just because I think there's things there that they were working on. And sticks as well. So a few things to do. So maybe I'll sort of do that next time and sort of check in on some of the old people. So that's the plan. So folks, it's been fun. It's been a longer session than I was expecting it to be. Have a lovely night and I shall see you all next time. Ciao. Should we do a quick little raid?